Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. On the sideline, there's a look at the head coach of the Saints. His team playing exceptional football, 8-2 in their last 10. Across the way, you've got the head coach of the Bears. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and in the snow, we are underway here at Soldier Field. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense had him. And if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, he's going to be a hard group to beat.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. He'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
It's a pickup of 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle.
That's a gain of 3.
He'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's got it. He'll move the chains. First down at the 47.
3 yards. And the Bears.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Williams going to keep it himself.
The quarterback runs it on the option.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams, and he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. And that ball incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And 10.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. And back deep, it is Trey Palmer. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself.
A lot of things jumped off the tape when you watched last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Bears offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Williams. To the right side, caught by Burton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Bears first down.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. They get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
3rd and short yardage. Here's Williams. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Carl Granderson. He gets in to pick up sack number 18 now on the year. Here's Torrey Taylor now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. They'll go play action here with Rattler. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 87 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Bears nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bears offense getting set to get back to work. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Moore going in motion. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
They're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. Carl Granderson. He gets in to register sack 19 on the season.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and His quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's their punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Ball security a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad game in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Rattler now on 2nd down. Pass is caught by Olave. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a Saints 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
On the ground, this is Kendra Miller. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Shamar Turner at time. On the tag.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Rattler. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Rattler now on 3rd down. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st down. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Saints.
They'll run straight ahead with Miller. And let's give it about 4 on that one. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. He keeps it himself. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, Rattler. The right side to Olave. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and goal, New Orleans.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. The Saints out on top. We're back to Soldier Field after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. Kendra Miller, touchdown New Orleans. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He gets it to go, and the Saints move out on top, 14-0.
Bears nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Carl Granderson. He's been hard to handle, to say the least. That's now 3 sacks, 3 in the first half.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
3rd and long.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Saints offense and running back Kendre Miller getting set to take over. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. We'll start the drive with Miller. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Ruben Hippolyte there for the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
Again, up the middle with Kamara. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 2-yard
3rd and short yardage. And here's Rattler. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Saints.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Second and 10.
Second and 10.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. The man down the field, it's Olave. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the
Throwing
16-yard
again, it's Rattler. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
84.
Second down, they need 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 9-yard line.
To throw again is Rattler. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
The Bears offense headed back to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They bring their tight end right. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Room past the 20. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
14 yards on the play. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And this time, they are ready for a stop. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down. Burden, the man on the move. Williams to throw on second down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Carl Granderson. What a half he's putting together. 4 sacks now in the ballgame.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. A quick slant into the hands of Odunze. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable with Palmer. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Ruben Hippolyte there for the tackle. To throw on second down is Rattler. That one on target to Watson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, New Orleans. From the gun, here's Rattler. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. For the middle, that one's caught by Watson. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Shotgun snap here for Rattler. He's got his man, Max Fulton. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throwing, Rattler. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Saints. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. They'll go again with Swift. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. He'll work forward for a couple. It's Carl Granderson this time to make the tackle.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. And, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
It's now third and
9. Mike, it's funny. When you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
On third down, it's Williams. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. The Bears sending out their punt team as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Rattler now on first down. He'll step up and run. And nice work there. Going to the slide and gain about 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Rattler now on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Rattler. Pass is caught by Olave. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saints on the play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Rattler to the air once more. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. New Orleans' 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
The Bears' 43-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Rattler to throw it again. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted inside the 20. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Bears get back in it. It is 21-7. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Rattler. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 14 is here, the final 5 weeks of the regular season. Teams jockeying for position. Let's get after it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin with a good battle in the AFC East. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This'll wind up a touchdown. The Aviators run their winning streak to double digits as they get their 10th straight victory. From there, we check out another big late-season game, playoff implications here. And this is the Raiders wideout. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Raiders get an important win here in the race to get one of those final wild cards in the AFC. One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the Browns QB. He's got a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, including this one. 14 all, the score at the half. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7th. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and running back Kendre Miller getting set to take over. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Off play action, here's Rattler. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And the Saints first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 7. A fake to Kamara, and now Rattler. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. What can they do here on third down and 7? Rattler now back to throw. And he does all he can to get away, but they're going to get him right at the line of scrimmage, and it will bring up fourth down. The Saints lining up in punt formation, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the option, it's Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 1st and 10.
And the Bears first down.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Saints' 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Back complete to Swift. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
17 yards. That's another.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They will run it over center with Swift. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
On second down, they run the counter. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
That's good for the Bears. First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Saints 21, Bears 14.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, here's Rattler. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be forced out of bounds, a very short gain.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
On second down, here's Rattler. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action, Rattler. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A run here with Miller. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
1 yard gain. Brings up
To throw on second down is Rattler.
46-yard line.
Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw, it's Rattler. He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
That is caught, and he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane, and now it's third and goal. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Spencer Rattler. Touchdown, New Orleans. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. A run here with Swift. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. First down throw for Rattler. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play record. And it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Here's Rattler now on second down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 8 yards.
Out of the gun, Rattler. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. The Saints will punt this one away.
Ryan Stonehouse in punt formation.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Bears offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Flushed to his left. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Throwing on second down. Williams finding space at the 40. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Makes it third and 5.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third down, they need 5. Burden, the man on the move. On third down, it's Williams. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
In motion, it's Odunze. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 5.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Chicago.
16 yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
11-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 7.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Bears will cut into that lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his pass. Generally, one step ahead of the defense all game long. He'll start the drive with Miller. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Miller. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. He connects with Palmer on that one. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Rattler now on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down, Saints.
A play fake. They'll throw with Rattler. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Throwing again, it's Rattler. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 7.
On second down, Miller. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
On first down, here's Rattler. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Shotgun snap here for Rattler. Taking off, and he's in. Spencer Rattler. Touchdown, Saints. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. The Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. They're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 4. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Bears first down.
Now, this looks like a design run. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Carl Granderson just making it look like child's play. His 5th sack of this one. 3rd and long. Here's Williams. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run it right here with Miller. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll try and run here with Miller. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Saints will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.